And to make things simpler, because we have, in fact, different guidelines out there, ACC, American Academy of Family Physicians and ACP, are still going a little bit with the JNC8, whereas the newer ones, ACC guidelines, are a little lower. I would like to say that you could say this is controversy, but I think we're closer together than we would really seem. Because I consider it the following. My associate brought this out of his briefcase as the following. Think of this as protection, okay? So in Sacramento, there are two ways to carry an umbrella. Up here, high threshold, and I get partial protection from hypertension that you can see. But when it's really sunny or when it rains a lot, I'm not going to get total protection at this point. If I lower the threshold for treatment for guidelines, I will get more protection. So lowering blood pressure guidelines gives me more protection at this time. But if I lower it too far, I hit the struts, I bump my head, and I might have syncope or hypertension. But I'm not going to die at this point in time. Now the other issue is that right now you'd say it's not raining. That is true. The lower threshold and guidelines that I've proposed take a year to 2 years to work. So by the time the rain gets here, that may be helpful. So I'm asking you the following. Do you want to walk around with the umbrella this high and get partial protection? Do you want to lower it here? And if you tolerate it, what I do with my patients, if they do have syncope or significant hypotension, I back off at that point. So I'm going to lower it for maximum protection, back off only if they have those symptoms of syncope that are repetitive. They're not going to die, from it in most cases. And then you can adjust it in those cases. You're going to save cases. You're going to save about 2 individuals per 1,000 every year from death or mortality, stroke, or heart disease. And those would be the benefits. And I would use the umbrella and not the official or complete guidelines that I showed here, because this is not going to shelter me quite as much as the umbrella. And if you really need to, the simplest way is to, and we've provided this to CDPH, is a pocket guide. And the pocket guide doesn't have all of these rules in it in the complete guidelines. But it is something that a clinician can carry into the office, pull out, and do a quick check of the medicines and the other things that will handle most of your patients, but not all of your patients at that time. We need to make it simple, we need to make it achievable for our healthcare systems, and we want to progress by protecting our patients for that.